Let's do it. Let's.
Damn! What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite RT with Uncle Tennessee's in the building with Coach Coleman. It's the CC show. What's up, y'all? What's up, Coach?
What's up, man?
Here.
Miss you. Miss you.
What's the word?
Miss the chat fam. I missed this. I'm glad to be back, man. You know, it's just not the same if I'm not in the game with Auntie said. So, a wonderful Wednesday to you. I hope, Boston peace, joy, and hope and all that good stuff. But I'm excited to be back. I am. It's a big part of my night.
Meanwhile, in Colombia. That's all I'm saying. Meanwhile, in Colombia, bro.
Meanwhile, in Colombia.
That's all I can say. Meanwhile, in Colombia.
Man, just love everybody. Just everybody. Just had to come love. Wow, in the season. Huh? Man, life I gotta do adult things and then come back and have fun. I wish I could do I wish this was my main thing all the time because it brings me just unspeakable joy to do what I love. So
I can dig it. What's happening? Lisa Pugh, what's good? NBA Sports Highlights. Jay get paid. What's the word?
it was your class, man. Hey fam, again, I love to see you on the chat. I'm love to be here with the chat fam. Just missed you much. It hurt me. Tap the screen for me. Oh, wrong. Oh, that's wrong app. Sorry. I was just joking. Hit the like and share. They were both right there, though. Tap that screen.
Like and share, right? Both right there. So, I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. I came up here to just talk some hoops with y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all saw in hoops. Let's talk through it. I have no idea what happened in hoops today because I just finished the other live. Y'all know the social medias blew up today.
Yeah. For sure.
We had an interesting live go up. Some things that we addressed, you know what I'm saying? Just talk through some stuff. It was game cracking, but want to get into what happened with these other games today. So let's take a look and see. And what game? Y'all tell me in the chat. What games did y'all watch tonight? Did y'all get to enjoy hoops tonight? Have y'all been kind of in these internet streets, seeing all the stuff that's going on, or what was going on? What's been happening? Because I see I got games after this. I got work to do. I got to go watch basketball. I ain't did no work today.
Did I see that foolishness?
Hope you having a great night. Absolutely. Keontae was good. Yeah, Minnesota beat Ohio State. I heard that news.
Gophers. Yeah, I think that was in the works though. I mean, we talked about Gophers wanting to grow, right? And you just never know.
I didn't expect Ohio State to lose. Now they finna have to come on down. They just lost to the number 23 team.
Oh yeah, they're going.
Baylor just lost to the number 20 team. They finna have to come on down. So it's gonna be some moving. It's gonna be some moving around.
Yeah, 15 and 20. Yeah, they lost bad. They didn't just lose. They lost bad. Yeah, Baylor lost bad. They ain't just lose like close games.
Damn it, man! My Rhode Island team lost. Damn it, Rhode Island.
He said Rhode Island. Tammy Weiss.
Damn it! My Navy team lost.
Dang, Tammy. Like that.
Hey, man.
Dang, Tammy.
Checking out these scores. Oh, Iowa State. They blew Arizona State. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, gonna be a couple months. It's gonna be something I gotta go back and watch. What did y'all watch tonight?
So Villanova was the team that had played in the big leagues that played UConn the closest. This it looks like this far.
Yeah, I heard they were they down 3 or up 3 after 1 or at the half or something.
Dang, check it. Yeah. But I mean, UConn ended up pulling it out. But I'm saying that Villanova was the closest in that conference that came to figuring out the basketball Rubik's Cube called UConn, known as UConn. So Sarah is out. Spoiled brat saying Sarah was sick. Is that what you're saying? Like they were out, did not play DNP? Is that what you're saying, spoiled brat?
Sarah Strong? Well, that says it all. They was playing without no Sarah Strong? Oh, that's that then.
That explains it. That explains the score. Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Lisa P, what foolishness were you referring to? Stuff that was already covered in earlier live? Is that what you're saying? Topics.
You said what's that?
Lisa Pugh said, Coach, did you see all that foolishness? That's what Lisa Pugh said. Coach, you see all that foolishness? I'm, I- I'm so used to Lisa Pugh flying in here like, hey, just got in from work. I'm so used to seeing that shit.
Oh, she played.
Okay.
It wasn't her best. She was down. Okay.
Okay, she played.
What's up, Shay? Thank you, Keontae Sport Brett. What's good? What's up, Gamecocks? So yeah, Coach. I mean, did you see it? Your thoughts? What do you think?
On which thoughts on which one?
She asking you, did you see that mess today?
Which one in particular?
Flage's mom going live in the conversation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I went back and listened to it. So you in the business area, I don't. So it changes a little the dynamics a little bit, but also I think there should be a boundary and respect factor and the trust there. So when someone talks like that, then one, where's the trust with the program and the respect between the two parties? Also, there's a side of it when you have involvement like that. Flage is a brand, but I think there's also going to be consequences when you're represented to that. You still get be in some rooms, but not as many as you could be. So, and I think you need to really think before you put things out there because there is a plethora, there's a multiple choice of a rippling effect it can have. I don't know what they call lawnmower parents, helicopter parents. Um, I don't agree with the way it went about it. I think some things should be discussion behind closed doors. If you respect that, also, it's the thing about respect. Respect the fact that you have the ability and you have the gift to get recruited to be on that platform and manage it with some respect and manage it with the dignity. Everything doesn't need to be spoken out in public, and so I think what you say is how you say it. That kind of rubs people the wrong way, and so also where you say it and the timing that you say things, but mainly I just it sounds like to me that should have been off this conversation. That's true concern, but no player is above reproach. No player is above criticism. The game calls you out. um, so um, therefore there's moments that Flage didn't step up to the moments, as in this past Saturday. So and had opportunities to be clutch and to take reputation to the next level at LSU. So, I think there's indication there's a lot more um, conflict or issues that need to be resolved there when you see this popping up. So it's usually not a good sign. Um, when you see this and all in the practice and everything, practices are usually open. Anybody can go when they call in advance and ask. Myself as a coach, I've been there. But I think, which is the nature, if it's meddling and stuff like that, you don't meddle. Let a coach coach. That's not your profession. You didn't spend time learning how to coach players and get players in position and put staff in position. So I just really think the parents kind of way out of the league and they're going to regret that they did it the way they did it business wise as well. So as far as Flage as a player, as a hooper, no doubt. But public relation um, incidents or occurrences like this, I know they say any publicity is good publicity, but it's also not good when some people don't, want to deal with your team. So, I mean, you make that choice, and that's kind of the rabbit hole that you open up to. So, I'm just interested to see who's going to be willing to do business and not do business. But again, never take away from the skill from the player. May not like the business and the dynamics come with it. That coach, that program knew what came with that, and they decided they were going to deal with it. So you need to have a plan how you successfully and positively deal with that, where it's not overtaking and overpowering your locker room and your program. And so that they haven't done successfully at all.
So now I'm gonna put you on the hot seat from a different type of perspective, right? So you ready?
Yeah.
You a coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you be coaching and stuff.
Yes. I knew you was up to something slick tonight.
You be coaching and stuff and everything. So let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. And it's this is I'm serious about this because this is a team who let's all bullshit aside. This is a team that had an opportunity, has an opportunity to, if they take it serious, compete in the SEC tournament to try to win that, and will be picked to go to the NCAA tournament, right? And for all intents and purposes, should have been able to be a team that had some talent to be able to compete to get to some level in the NCAA tournament. Yeah. At this point, after we had this video go up and this mother momager, because this is she definitely represented herself as both, and so I'm not going to excuse the momager part because she established that she was also the manager and this was her client, right? And so you represented him. You represented it with both of those hats on in the video. So number one, the client should have a conversation with the manager because it's just from a client to a manager. There's a conversation that needs to be had. From a mother and a daughter perspective, I can't speak to what that is. I don't know what their relationship is, but from a client to a manager, there has to be a conversation about how that got handled, how that got put down, and maybe that did happen, and that's why the video is down now. But you talked about the fact that your client was the best player on the floor. She just missed 2 free throws. The WNBA needs her. The WNBA needs her. In a sense, for all intents and purposes, you basically threw her teammates up under the bus, right?
Under the court. We got it. Under the back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Coach. Okay, now coach, because you be coaching and stuff.
I'm listening. I'm ready. I'm focused. Okay.
Split the team up. Split the team up for scrimmage and practice the next day after this video. So walk me through practice. What do you do? Do you address it? What do you say? I'm sure there are feelings.
Yeah. So I come in here and say, hey, let be honest, we've seen some things in social media. News travels fast. I'm not going to act like we didn't hear things. It was on X and video. So as far as the coaches I'm concerned, everyone's talent is, everyone is needed for us to be successful. We got to continue to work hard and look out for each other, and and also that also sometimes just because someone says something representing someone, that doesn't always mean that's what the person they represent. That doesn't mean the person. Uh, probably that doesn't mean that was all from her. That could have been, heat of the moment. So, we make mistakes or we get in the heat of the moment. So you address that. And you're not trying to melt it over, but you say sometimes, as humans, we get in the heat of the moment and say things out of passion because we all want to be successful and win. I mean, so if you're trying to salvage a season, that will be a similar approach. Maybe, not a kumbaya, but just say, hey, I understand that people want to win and people say things out of passion, the desire to win. And the thing is, can we rise above this together? And as adversity, just don't look at it as Flage against them. It's people frustrated because they want to win. And so I try to package, you got to be creative, right? In your mind Jedi stuff and your mind chess game and how to bring the team. You got to find a thread somewhere to bring the team back together. Um, where somebody you don't want nobody getting booted out of the team chat, that they have
So
amongst
okay,
themselves.
I like that. So let me ask you this:
Mhm.
so let's say you're the head coach at LSU. Uh, at the next practice, and because I know that we all don't agree on this, but
Right,
let's say
right,
for this instance that Flage is the leader of this team, as her mom talked about her being the best leader on the floor and everything, the leader is being her, right? Do you expect Flaw as the leader to come in and address the team the next day?
well, I'm having a conversation in the
So
office
you want to have a conversation and
before
is the
that
conversation
practice.
was the conversation with the momager? Is it with Flaw? Is it with both of them? What does that look like? What do you see?
With the move forward in the season, it's coach to player. It's not about business. It's about the relationships. So I don't need the
Okay.
manager. That's how I explain it. It's about how we move our team forward. So when I meet with you, it's coach to player. This is not about NIL. It's not about momager. This is about the legacy of your leadership, and I want to support you. And I want you to be move forward from this. And I think this is unfair. That's reflected. So you kind of come. I would come with support that I want this to be right. This is your last year. And so
Right.
what can
Absolutely.
we do? What can I do to support you to leave a better it's just this can we can overcome this together if you allow me to be there successful. Let's talk about this. So I'm not gonna just come in cold without meeting um meeting with the player. That's what I'm concerned about. The manager, the business side is going to say things. I think at this point in the season, some people may not agree. If I talk about it, you're just going to add stuff you don't need to add to it. I'm more concerned about getting this young lady through and having a successful experience the rest of this way because that could be rocky and could be feel uncomfortable because they're still young adults, right? So I still believe that's to have feelings, and I don't think that everything was accurate of the representation of Flage from Momager. I really don't, but that's just my guesstimation, right? So as a coach, I'm willing to extend grace and say, team comes first. Help me help you. Let us help each other move our team forward because we got a lot of basketball to play. In the season SEC, and we're looking to play in March Madness. So that should be your focus. That's what I'm putting. Like, how far are you going to play? Let's make this work. That's what I'm putting on the table.
Okay. And then is the expectation of Flage address the team?
Only if she means it. But
But
that's why I don't have the
and the reason,
conversation to
okay,
say,
now this well, and this is why I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but the reason I'm asking that is, does she need to answer for her mom's actions?
so here's the thing where I coach. You're young adults. You make your own decisions. So I'm not going to force her to. I'm going to have a conversation to see where she is, and if she feels she needs to address the team, then I'll allow that. But if she doesn't, then that's the you got to win by that, lose by that. Live by that. And but my plea would be to her: do you care about the experience and the how hard your teammates put in it, yes, then if you and I would say if you have it in your heart, this is what I would say. If you have it in your heart, then please be my guest and address your teammates if you care the way you say you care. I don't want to make anybody do that, but you do want to have I think what do you call accountability? What I call accountability conversation when it comes to it's about team.
Okay, coach. Now, this is a what if, right? This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
If she was just the mom and not the momager, right? Just the mom of just a parent of a kid on your team at this level, at this time of the season, does it warrant a conversation with the parent? This type of lie. And can it cause dissension among parents? Right? Because there's a lot of things, from what I understand from Coach Staley, and correct me if I'm wrong, as a coach, especially at this level, you're managing a lot of things. You're managing the parents. Right. You have to make sure the parents is getting along, and right, because this is support that's coming back into the team. And then they're supporting the individual athletes, and then overall, right. And you got the young adults that you're trying to help grow on and off the court. So it's a lot of things you're managing. Do you have a come to Jesus, clear the air kind of thing with the parents? Is that your responsibility? How far do you go with this? Is you like, hey, everybody grown? What is the best thing here for the teams as you see? Let's go.
I'm a person where I'll check in with the parents individually. I don't want to get into bringing them together because it could be a good thing. It could be a good thing, but I think reach out, make sure I take time out and reach out to family. But also when it comes to the mom part is saying, I heard some frustrations. Here's the concern. And I said, here's the thing. You have one child, but I have all the children, young ladies that I care about just as much as your child. And so how can we, move forward in a positive way? I want to hear your frustrations, validate your feelings, but at the same time, there are so others that are growing or developing that I'm responsible. I'm not going to get into X's and O's and explaining playing time. And I say that to a parent. I've said that. I don't get into that, but the thing is that respecting the work that all the players. So yeah, I will have that conversation with the person said it, but then I will check in with the other parents to see where they're at because that's just respecting them because it did impact them. Like, hey, and have that conversation. Listen, sometimes when you call just to listen, parents appreciate it to know that you care about that and just showing up, being present as a coach. Sometimes I don't have the answer, but just to be present to say I care about just the well-being and that wasn't okay. That went down, and we're going to do our best to move forward and to look out for your child that you entrust us with. So it's all about extending that genuineness that you want to make sure that their child, still a young adult, but it's still their child in their eyes, is respected. So, and care with dignity when something like this happens, because people are impacted by statements like this.
Okay, over under on that happening.
Huh?
No, if you can hear. I said over under on that happening, on that taking place, on it going now, just like that. What's your over under on Kim handling like that?
Oh,
won't she?
Just under. She don't care. She doesn't care. That's not her focus. That's not her concern.
Okay, so Cap, I see you saying your parents was like this, and as an old college player, I would say something to my teammates. I didn't play at the college level like D1. I did like rep by the time I got to college, right? Intramural, that kind of shit. But just as a leader, as a member of a team, accountable, responsible, responsive. Those things are important, right? Accountable for my brand, accountable for my representation, accountable for how those actions may have made my teammates feel.
Right.
To be able to come in. Sometimes you gotta be able to come in by, man, my mind wild in the motherfucker, boy. But that's not how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad, man. She wilding, bro. Like, hey, yo, moms, your mom, you know what I'm saying? You got a mom too. Like, just on some connection type, yo, like, hey,
Right.
listen, right? Just to clear the air. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I don't
Y'all
know
know
if
how
it'll
my
take
mom
place.
be, right?
Y'all know how moms can be, bro. Y'all know how moms can be. Your mom think you the bad everybody. You know what I'm saying? We done been through this AAU, like you've lived this, right? So I just think I would hope that there was an opportunity for them to clear the air, especially if people are feeling. I hate people say there's some type of way. I feel some type of way. If you can't tell me what type of way you feel, then you ain't really feeling nothing. But that's a conversation for another day.
So in 2020, summer of 2021 is coaching at high level is sophomores that all of them now are playing Division One, right? We knew that, right? And this sophomore was playing up, and so I was a mentor. I was the co-head coach. So I was mentoring the head coach, the active head coach, and they put me in head coach. So my responsibility to was help them with game management. And so with this particular young man, he was very talented. But the thing was, that sometimes we need to take him out the game so he would get too emotionally involved instead of seeing the game. And so we would take him out, not because he was playing bad, because we were wanted to help him mature. But the parent didn't see that way. They see he's a good player and good things happen. That's true. But the thing is, we're trying to help the overall game. And so when it comes to sometimes the parent, oh, they see their child is good and get over there, but then that's why you got to send your child to a program you really trust and not all the other bells and whistles and the trinkets and the gimmicks or whatever that attract you, because that's the main thing. You want the quality, you want the character improve and the mental toughness, or would you say not mental sports psychology, whatever we call it today, mental endurance, right? To withstand that. You want all that to be built up in that young man or that young woman, right? So they can be able to take their next play to the next level. They can improve their IQ for the game, right? And do it with some poise, right? And do it with some class and some poise. And so sometimes when you do things like that, parents don't understand, or when you make moves like that because you want them to be better for the next big moment, all parents see is what happened right then and that night, and they're not, they're not the coaching staff looking at the bigger picture of what we got coming up and what's uh, ahead of us in this rest of the conference and what we're trying to get done going to SEC. That's not the parent's job. That's the coaching staff job. And so for a parent to say that, that should be expected because they're not in the coaching profession. And I say that respectfully, just like I'm not that child's parent, so I haven't spent certain time with them like that child is. So I'm going to trust, hopefully, their judgment when they share some things with me to how to interact with their child or be effective with them. So it works both ways. But the coach got to give a care. So that's the question with Boki. Do you give a care to
Okay,
keep them
so here's the
together?
thing. I know that she represented herself as the mom and the momager today, right?
Right.
But as I listened to it and I'm reflecting, I felt like she was talking really, really, really more from a mother standpoint, right? This was more mama bear than it was
Okay.
manager talking. I remember Drip talking about sometimes it's not even the kids that you got to get the buy-in and the understanding from, and like you got to go through your journey and grow to who you're going to be. A lot of times it's the parents getting them out of the I guess the pattern or the comfort of being the parent of the best player on the team coming out of high school into college. Like, hey, some days your kid's not gonna play, some days they're not gonna have the best game sometimes. And I don't think that Kim has done a good enough job from the beginning of this situation, just managing the situation. Right? I think that and this is peanut gallery because I don't have any idea. This is just me from what I see based on what they show. My opinion is that like Kim will play like she ignores stuff instead of just dealing with stuff head on. Right? It just seems like she'd be like, "Oh, what happened?" You know, like even with the presser where the journalist was like, "Yo, y'all was out there for like 90 minutes, shooting hoops and stuff before the game. What was up with that?" And Kim was like, "Huh? What happened? You don't know where your team is 90 minutes before game time?" Is that unusual, or am I tripping? Like it's game day. You don't know where the team had before tip off.
It is game day. Do you know where your team is?
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, they're gonna be pulling, they're gonna be pulling up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like they was even with the little the situation that we had with the little scuffle, and she was like, "Can coaches go out? I thought coaches get suspended. I don't know. I don't even coaching 40 years, dog. Like
in that situation, you can go and refrain your play.
And people don't call her on that, and that's how she's able to continue to do it. But I'm also looking at this coaching staff, and I'm like, Simone Augustus, what's happening here? G Red is like,
I don't think I would have much to contribute after you smack a board out of my hand. I probably will pull back too.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, and I'm gonna be as honest and as real as I can be, right? So I'm thinking about Simone Augustus. She probably signed a contract. She probably definitely wants to fulfill a contract because when you sign a contract, you want to fulfill it, right?
Right. Make it letters.
But it's an opportunity for a resume builder,
right?
But it's also an opportunity to pour back into some young women in a way that you haven't had an opportunity to. And this is what I hate, because too many times Black women have to getting the clipboard slapped out their hand. And I'm just using that as a metaphor. Use it in whatever other industry you want to use it in, and swallow that shit to be able to pour back into the women or the young girls or the people that we're working with, or even just pursue our passion. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Here, this is somebody who has a statue out in front of this building, and she, in front of everybody, had to still swallow a little bit of herself to be able to sit on this bench.
You know it was done intentionally. You know it was done intentionally.
Hell yeah, it was done intentional. It was absolutely intentional. It was absolutely intentional. And I would chat, and the reason I say, and the reason it pisses me off so much is because I bet y'all can't find me a video of her slapping the clipboard out of, what's his name, Bob Starkey's hand. If you can, I'll take it back.
Never.
If you can, I'll take it back.
Never did. So you can tell it was targeting and intention.
So
because you got a statue.
That's a conversation for another. That's a conversation for another day. But I'm also just looking at the coaching staff, like, yo, how will you guys manage the situation? Because I think the situation is the fallout from the situation is going to be more damaging than the actual 20 minutes that she was up on the live. You know what I'm saying? You can take it down now, but the damage is done. The words is out there. It's been clipped, copied, recorded, retweeted. You know what I'm saying? It's all of those things. And so, like, where do you go with it from now? From there? But yeah, I just wanted to know your thoughts on
it. I mean, again, coach, in this type of thing, coach and coach staff are hopefully on the same page how they approach it, and the verb and the language they use when someone asks and responding to that, and then try to really not avoid, but just not say too many and get interact.
Is it a big deal, coach? Is it a big deal? Like, is it something that the coaching staff should have got on the line and had a conversation about it, or is it just like, you know what I'm saying, when I see y'all tomorrow, we'll talk about it? Is this a big deal?
No, to me, if you care about who you spend time with, all that time with, it should be a big deal to you. You spend that time in practice. That's supposed to be your second family. So if I have a heart, so I can. It's a big deal because that it that went to the team basically. Whether that momager want to accept it or not, but what you said went towards the whole program, the team, and they may not see it like that, but that's what happened.
And I don't
And
think that she intended it like that.
but that's what happened though. You
Oh,
know what I
absolutely.
mean? But I
Absolutely,
mean,
absolutely. I get it.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, I would really definitely we'd be doing some check-ins and saying, what do we need to do to stick together? If you need to talk to me, we need a session. Even
And not.
counseling, I mean that, huh?
Oh no, go ahead, coach.
Yeah, I mean, even if they're gonna be school counseling, because just respecting people's mental space too, and not exaggerating, because I don't know how that affects people. You just can't take that
Absolutely,
for granted. It's like, oh, they're gonna be all right. I don't want to take that for granted either. You know what I mean?
absolutely. And I'm not being funny here. I noticed, and again, words matter, and I pay attention to stuff, right? So I also noticed that she told us at the beginning, hey, I'm gonna go live. I don't normally go live, right? I normally post, and with the emotion, and with the emotion and the topic that she wanted to talk about, it may have been better to record it and post it. So she had an opportunity to something, because sometimes you got to say stuff and step away from it, coach, and then go back and look at it, or shoot
Right,
it to somebody else. Shoot it to somebody else and say, "Hey, what you think about this?" Because I'm gonna post it.
right.
Once it's up there, it's forever, and it's because, and it's because, of course, the direct effect that it has on Ford's brand. It's the indirect effect that it could, the indirect effect that it could have on LSU as a team and as a brand and as being able to recruit. But then also to how it reflects on her brand and what she's trying to build as a manager of, what I'm saying, college and pro athletes. So I just think, sometimes, especially when it's not something that you normally do, hey, it was, I know you wanted to get it off your chest, you wanted to pop your shit, but you got way more people, what I'm saying, in different eyes way higher, way higher than me, looking at you and your brand and your next move. So sometimes it just may have been a next time, maybe, what I'm saying, shoot that, record it, shoot it to somebody, or walk away from it and come back and look at it and see, what I'm saying, how it makes you feel before you just drop it, because it's everywhere now. It's everywhere. It is taking over every one of every timeline that
I know.
on every platform that I'm on.
Yeah, and I think that, and I feel for that too. That becomes unfair there, but it was posted, so you can't. Now, Big Four mom, now she has to walk through this, which has been created. And you said, well, you just took time and stepped back. So again, that's why I go back to early in my first thing. It's not what was said, how we went about, and the timing of everything. So back to what you just said a few moments ago is
Mhm.
taking a step back, having another set of
Yeah, but
eyes
I
on you.
see. I see spoiled brat correcting me in the chat. So here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time. Listen, this is the first time I've ever uh watched the live that she's done. Um, and I follow Flage. Y'all know how y'all know how I feel about Flage. But I don't think that I had never really paid attention to her mom like that, in the sense that, like, I would even recognize her like that. So I'm taking what she said, as far as, like, she doesn't usually go live. She posts and all. I'm taking that at, I'm taking it at face value. Uh, you know, so I see you saying she go live all the time. All I got to go on was what she had said, what she had told me earlier today. So thank you. Joe Mama, what's good? Officer T. Davis, what's happening? Lisa Pugh. Okay, yeah. Okay, you're saying hey to Officer T. Davis. So there's that. But I mean, I just, it's unfortunate it's happened, and now the thing is, like, the healing part of it. Healing may be maybe I may be putting a little bit on it, but
Right.
I really think that it could have done so. I think that could have been it could have been a very damaging day, right? For them as a team, for them individually, and now it's a big game coming up tomorrow night. And how do you show up? But at the same time, we know who Kim is. And so 9 times out of 10, I'll say this. 90% of me feels like Kim, instead of going in there and saying, let's talk about it and let's fix it and let's see, Kim is going to come in and go, you see, they hating on us. It's us against the world. They don't want to see us win. And she's going to use this to fire them up, to get their ass to Oxford and win that game, try to win that game against Ole Miss tomorrow. This is the perfect us against the world. Look at them. Look at all the stuff they saying. They don't think Flau'jae is a team player. They say we can't this. Look at all of this. They say this, all this stuff.
Right.
It's gonna be a let's us against the world. Come on, it's just us.
And that's her approach as a coach. That's most of the pattern. By pattern, I'm saying it seems by pattern.
So I see Joe Mama saying she will have regret later, and hopefully it doesn't affect Big Four as well as her draft stock, especially when she said the WNBA needs her. I thought that was interesting. The Dub caught a stray today. It just caught a stray today. I don't know what the hell. It went from the WNBA scouts, the coaches and shit was at the game, and it was all that. It went from that the Dub need her. She don't need them. It was like, oh well, all right, well, I don't know. I don't know. But Kappa, I wanted to ask you if you don't mind sharing. Why didn't you just say? Why didn't you, or why couldn't you at that time, if you don't mind sharing, just say, "Hey, Pop, back up, back. Let me do this thing. Trust me to see where I can take this thing now." If you don't mind sharing, I saw you say, you got to the junior year and called it a day because it just wasn't fun anymore because of the way because of Dad's involvement. I just thought that was interesting, and why couldn't you just be like, "Hey, man, let me do this, homie. Let me work it from here," and then I call you if I need you, Pop.
Right.
Us old basketball players didn't have parents like this. Yeah, absolutely. The same. I don't even have Facebook or Twitter. Everybody know that. Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah.
I had a whole family. It was a junior kid transfer when I was in Northern Arizona. I was coach of the year and come in and mom and
I heard that little flex.
Yeah, and mom and sister come in and say you playing a matchup and they're excellent. And so and they like the thing is they try to flex on me. It's like, what I'm running is because our team is that good because I have a playbook for my team to study and we work on it. So that's the only reason why you know what I'm doing, because your player goes home and study that, and that's why he's gotten better. But I can't give him some playing time he hasn't earned in practice. You know what I mean? So it's like, but you want to talk to me about, how I'm developing somebody's, emotions and their self-esteem. I can't give somebody something they haven't worked for or earned. I can't justify that to the other teammates if they haven't earned it yet. And then later on in the season, guess what? He earned a start. He earned my choice. Regardless of
but that's trusting the process, though. Trusting your process, right?
Right, but he didn't play because I met with the parents. He played because he played better. You know what I'm saying? He got better.
Because that's the process. The process is to get better later in the season. If you just if your parents stay out of my business and you just keep coming to practice, you're gonna get to where you have to go. You may get there quicker if they would stop talking. Now, if you just listen to what I'm talking about, because this is what I need in my system. Go ahead.
That's what I know. You're spot on there. That's what is it. That's what is it. And so that's my concern too. When you have that, you're crossing into a team. That's another thing. Like, we have to have some value. You crossing into an area that's not even management concern.
Mm-hmm.
That's a team concern, and leave that into I say the sacred space of the team figuring it out, and coaches and coaching staff figuring it out. And so I don't know how do we go about respectfully saying, "Hey, parents, we want you to be involved and support the program, but there's a way you could do it because we want. My plea was to when I play, I said, I know you have your player, but please try to lift other players up because you know what? There's some players that play on this team and they don't have the support that your child does the way just because of their circumstance at home. So I would appreciate you kind of when you see that lift those other players. This is about life, You get what I'm saying? And even
Mhm.
in college, there's some players that don't have the support that a Flajay Johnson has with from a family, believe it or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And and people may not can't wrap their mind, but you'd be surprised what some of these young ladies go through uh, when they're playing at this highest level. Not all of them have support the way others have support. So, and I say that to say, so you have someone say that from a strong camp, and you got somebody else that that kind of nickel and dime NIL, not even sure. You know what I'm saying? It could really that can really mess somebody's head up and be like, okay, what are we doing now? Going into SC, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm thinking like a young adult. I'm really, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think if I'm a young
Okay,
adult, and that's it.
let's stay thinking like a young adult.
Uh,
Let's stay thinking like a young adult.
'Cause, I
How do
mean,
you
that was
take
like a
the
crash out. Huh?
how do you take the you're losing in life if you're not going in the lottery? We know
Right.
everybody on we know everybody on this team ain't going in the lottery, so I'm already losing. Is it? It's over for me. Well, what do we do with that? What do we do with that?
Right. I mean, that's nasty work right there. Right. I mean, think like an adult, right? Think like a young adult. So it's, uh,
To look at you and think, man, I want to beat him in life, not in a race, not in a basketball game, in life.
thank you, Marcus.
No,
Right.
I want to see you be as successful as you can be at whatever it is your passion is, and I hope that's what you wish for me. And I see you
Right.
at the top
Right. I
because there's
mean,
enough room at the top for everybody. Because we don't all want to
it's-
do the same thing, but the losing in life really it took me
yeah.
through there. It took me through there, coach. They
Do
took me
it.
through there.
Right. No, I thought that was harsh, um, and unrealistic, um, and insensitive, because any player that plays at any level of pro outside of after college are successful. They have achieved a lot more. So if you play overseas, if you play AU, if you get invited to Unrivaled, whatever, you play professional and you get paid for it, that's success according to what is for you and where your abilities take you to. And so to say that if you don't get drafted, it's just anybody gets an opportunity to continue to
No,
play on
no,
any
no,
professional
coach.
level.
It wasn't even drafted. It was lottery. Lottery is only 1 through 5.
Right.
Like if you
Yes,
get
yeah,
picked
excuse
7,
me.
you are losing.
I apologize. Excuse me.
You
You
know who
are
got picked. You know who got picked 7. You know who got picked 7.
who? Who?
Angel Reese. Did she losing in life?
Angel Reese.
Is she
No, she's
losing in
not.
life?
No,
You
no.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no. Isn't that what you call a little bit of ignorance, or sometimes I say some intentional ignorance? You stir up the pot or some frustration. I mean, like you can't
Here's the
make
thing.
people see, and I'm not. I don't want
Here's
to talk.
the thing. I can't
Huh?
even say ignorance. I don't mean to cut you off, coach. I can't say
Yeah,
ignorance
go ahead.
because I am of the belief that she truly, within the bottom of her heart, believe everything she said today.
Yeah, that's
I don't.
nasty work.
I think that she believed everything that she said today. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that she. I think that was. I think that was real.
What they say? Everything you believe, you ain't gotta say it. Just do it.
I respect that too.
You're right.
But again, like I said, I think she wanted to address it. I think, and I don't know because I'm not. Here's the thing. First of all, we won the game. So
right,
we won the game, right? So
right,
my timeline was filled with a lot of South Carolina stuff. I don't follow LSU socials like that really. So I don't know if Flau'jae was catching a lot of heat about the 2 free throws, and she was just fed up with seeing negative stuff about her child and her client, and she felt like she needed to address it. I don't know where it came from, right? That part I don't know. Go ahead.
But let's talk about this. So when you're in leadership position, that's the scrutiny and criticism that comes with that. When you have to give, to much is given, much is required. So I don't feel bad for that. And then yes, some people may go overboard, but the thing is, when you have that position, when you were doing all the too little antics early in the game, guess what? The other side of the consequence when you don't deliver is that type of criticism, is the memes, is that, right? And that's because that's how your brand and that's how your style is, and that's
I
how
think
you
it was.
do it. So
I think the emotion shocked them, Coach. I think the emotion shocked them. They
okay.
took all the other L's because it was always like, oh, we'll get them next year. We'll get them next year. We'll get them next year. And now there is no next year. This is one of those goals. This is one of those goals that go unchecked. It's gonna go unchecked. You don't get another shot at this one. Right? You don't get another shot at this one. And so I just maybe it was a little bit more emotional with this one because you realize, like, damn, it ain't no next year. It's not. We don't get one more time to try to take down, to try to slay this giant. But it won't be on your watch.
So I mean, yeah. So you can't play the blame game and justification and all that. So, but that's the route. That's the route I guess it was taken to relieve the pressure. Protect. You want to protect your child like that, but some things you can't. You're in a position. You stepped up. You're getting paid for it. You're playing, taking a role. You're saying you're the leader, and this you didn't get the outcome you want. So how do you move forward with your chin up and your chest, your shoulders upright, right? That's what you do. On to the next game.
You know,
That's all you should have done. On to the next game. I don't understand why they gotta be on to the next game. Make your game talk, right? Make the next time you got a moment with free throws, complete the assignment. Get it done.
Can you chalk today up to everybody has a bad day? Hey, don't look at me like that. Hold on. I was a question, man. Hold on. Can you look at it and be like, she just had a bad day and just wake up tomorrow and it's okay?
You talking about with the playing or with the comment?
With the live, with everything that was said.
I mean, yes and no, because what somebody says is often from the matters of, of their heart. It's not, just from your straight frustration. There's some things that you've been, to me, with somebody like that, it's been some things you've been wanting to say for a while, obviously. And so it was like, got, senior year.
Well, listen, here's the thing. And Robbie Man Media, I'm going to give him his credit. Shout out, Rob. He said, when they lose their first big game that they really want to win, we're going to see the claws come out. We're going to see people start unfollowing each other. It's going to get nasty. Is that today?
Well, that's the culture of the character that people put together. That's definitely a culture I don't want to be part of. I don't know. I don't see how Kim coaches that, but then I can see how Kim coaches that because.
Okay, so then how does Kim correct? Okay, so tell me how Kim corrects it tomorrow. How do you correct it tomorrow? How do you get it out of your program tomorrow?
Okay, yeah, I mean, I think you go back to when you asked me how do you address it. You address it, like I said, how I would address it. But I don't think she's going to really address it. I think it's going to be about business tomorrow for Kim.
Okay.
I really do. Like you asked me something, the pattern that Coach Kim Mulkey has, and how she goes about it. I think it's just going to be business as usual. It's not a problem.
Do they win tomorrow?
I believe so.
Okay.
Even with this chaos.
Who guards Cody?
Who guards Cody? Who's on first? I
Yeah,
will put. I will put fight. I will try some feisty. What's the name? What's that child name? Jordan. That's the thing.
Maya Jordan, huh?
Yeah, she's fit. I mean, she's the one that don't mind being physical.
Listen, if Cody is on 40 ball watch tomorrow, it could be a long night. It could be a long night.
Scary hours. Huh?
I
If
mean,
that
remember now,
boost is
Steve.
carrying
Remember,
us.
remember Stephen A. coming to the building tomorrow.
Okay,
Coach, your
that's right.
friend Stephen A. gonna be in the building, so I don't know if that's gonna bring extra people out in Oxford. Since he's gonna be in the building, he's announced he's coming. I mean, here's the thing. Let me say this. And regardless of who your team is, it shouldn't take any TV personality, college game day, none of that to get
Right.
y'all in these arenas, filling up these seats for SEC women's basketball. It shouldn't take none of that extra shit. It is good basketball going on right now, and if you ain't tuned in, you missing out. All SEC basketball games been pretty good this year. Even Arkansas had a couple that was like, oh, Arkansas, what y'all trying to do? Oh, okay, we see who you are, but thank you. Hey man, listen, get out here and support these young girls. I did not mean for this to be the entire show.
Every time we get them, we're talking about rocking my sound.
I don't know where the time went, folks. I don't know where the time went.
Please, talking about bounce backs, the mock draft. Meanwhile, in Columbia.
Yeah, meanwhile in Columbia, if I was Kim, you would put Bella on Cody. If you're Kim, do you start Bella tomorrow?
To me, I think she earned it. To me,
She earned a
toughness,
start
hustle.
based on her play in the game. Is that what you said?
Man, I think I saw more hustle and just toughness compared to some other players. I just liked how Bella played in that moment, that time. It wasn't any flashy outstanding, but it's something that it was definitely something they were missing.
So here's the thing. So in order for Kim to encourage that they be together during the summer, Kim has to want to give up her summer. And I think Kim vacations in the summer. Kim got grandkids and other stuff. Kim got a life.
She
Coach got a life
she on the late.
Coach got a life too. Coach got a life too.
Yeah.
She say, but I don't know. Maybe they will. Yeah, they're gonna start playing that Tessa song at the CLA. I heard that what I think is the entire version is fire. I love it. I love it. It's my new favorite song. I play it at least. I wake up to. I wake up and listen to
Tessa.
On tomorrow I'll be like in the chat. Who could guard Tessa? In the chat. Who could guard Tessa? Yeah. And they thought they wanted tournament Tessa. Total Tessa is something different.
Right.
Bella. Man. Okay, you say Bella ain't strong enough yet for Cody. Cody and Tessa are not in the same weight class. Don't put your hands on me, McMahon. Gonna be at home tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. What I did see is that there is no Chinu tomorrow, as far as like report. So no Chinu. So this is gonna be a Cody Iwala type game. Right? Can they knock it down?
That could be a challenge. That could be a challenge.
I know that y'all probably do want scorers, but we not gonna be able to get to that today. We got some pickers we got to get to. I am gonna run through. Sarah Strong, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 5 steals. I don't know who S. Hart is. Hart from Minnesota, 18 points, 10 rebounds. From Minnesota. Suarez from TCU, 21 points, 9 rebounds. Bro. Tell me y'all seen y'all got to go on. I got to stay out these X spaces. So y'all got to go look for the clip of Olivia Miles on the X, and they just letting anybody take ankles right now. Tell me if you seen that clip. All right. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, Maupin, Texas Tech, 22 points, was the leader there. Michigan State, Kate Blair, 17.7 rebounds, 10 assists. She had the double club for y'all. Who else I got? Is that it? Is that all the numbers? That's all the numbers? I think that's all the numbers. Jada Williams, though, Iowa State, 26 points, 8 assists in the win against Arizona State. They blew them out. Anybody else I wanted to talk about? Not ranked, not really. I don't think so. All right, that was it. Bella will take the charge. She's smart. She's a smart player. That's what Cody in foul trouble. Here's the thing. Sometimes you got to make a business decision. And just Cody ain't the one I'm taking the charge on. You know what I'm saying? Me and Coach probably we have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Would you, Coach? Would you? Yeah, we have to talk about it. You know. Plus, listen, after I'll tell you, I never was a fan of like taking the charge. I just never really was a fan of taking the charge. And then after seeing last year Poa take that charge and then go out, I was really like, let's figure out something else to do besides take the charge. But I get it. I get it. That's hell of that's really taking one for the team. She'll feel that in the morning.
You might have to go straight. You might have to go straight to recovery after we get all in the breaks.
Cryo.
Yeah, team, okay, good game, and straight to the room, just
straight to cryo. I need cryo therapy. I need cryotherapy. Let's go, cold as we can get it. Let's go.
Yeah. That. I don't know if you want that delivery truck. Cody McMahon is solid in good shape. Taking care of the body. Goodness.
Okay, you mess around, take charge from Cody if you want to. Take charge from Cody if you want to. I ain't.
I don't think no WNBA player, no Dub players gonna take no charge from Cody.
Man, we straight, bro. So I'll be to try to push Cody first. All right. Go on, Cody. Quit playing. Ain't nobody trying to take no charge. Go on.
Hey, look.
Keep playing around. Go on, Cody.
Ain't nobody
trying to take no charge. You always trying to get somebody to take a charge, Cody. Go on. Damn. For real. I ain't playing. Fuck all that. I ain't taking no Cody McMahon charge. Yeah, okay. Come start into the game. Sit me down then. Who's gonna take it? Yeah. Some things is a business decision. I want to play the next game, homie. Hell no.
I want to play the next game.
What? Talk sports. To the bench. Cess to the bench. No, yeah. You ain't even got to worry about calling me back to the bench. When they huddle us up and be like, okay, now, Cess, try to get some, take it next time down, get a charge on Cody. I'm going to sit down. He's going to check somebody else in, coach. I ain't bad to do that.
I ain't trying to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's a good hook saying.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't about 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 to do it. Period. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. Period.
You want me to do what? Against who?
You gonna get somebody else for that, homie.
That's no exaggeration. That is no exaggeration. You just got me just going to the chiropractor thinking about it. I'm sorry. I'm all cringing up.
Goodness gracious. Coach, take us through these pick'ems. We got some good ones coming up. We got some good pick'ems.
We got 6 p.m. Eastern time. Game pickups. Ooh, pickups. Number 22, UNC playing Virginia Tech, 6 p.m. Eastern time in Blacksburg, Virginia. That's like a 2-hour drive for me. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to see that game, but it's closest game to me. Who do you have? You got the Hokies or the Tar Heels on tomorrow on at 6 p.m. Eastern time? I give them you pick up who you love. Moving right along to number 11, Oklahoma playing at Georgia, number 24, Georgia.
Hey, Coach, I'm calling for the upset. I'm going to take Virginia Tech over North Carolina.
Virginia Tech or North Carolina.
Yeah, in Blacksburg. Yeah, Blacksburg. I'm gonna call
Blacksburg. Yeah.
Upset alert. Virginia Tech takes down North Carolina.
Jay got UNC, kid. Gemini's got Tar Heels.
What's up, kid Gemini? What's going on, fam? Yeah.
Tar Heels, Marcus got UNC getting it down over the Hokies. Do the Hokie Hoke.
That's a true pick 'em right there. They like 10 and 5 and 10 and 6, or 10 and 5, 10 and 4, 21 and 6, 20 and 7. That's a pick 'em, bro. And they home. Hey man, y'all show up for them ladies in Blacksburg, Cassell Coliseum. Y'all show up and show out. Y'all show up and show out. Let's go, Virginia Tech.
You got Shea Dev, got Biotech banger on the hot seat. They're gonna play for it. So yeah, so we got number 11 Oklahoma as we continue a little bit of rapid fire. Got number 11 Oklahoma in Georgia. You got the Sooners against the Bulldogs, against those dogs at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Let's go, Georgia.
I give them you pick up. So Oklahoma Sooners or the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens, Georgia on that side.
Calling for another upset. Home team, get it done.
Officer T. Davis says Georgia for them.
Y'all show out for them Bulldogs. Show out for the Bulldogs. Let's go.
JW says go Dogs. Jay says Georgia. King Gemini says the Dogs. Bridget baby.
City of Norman now, man.
What do you mean? Lisa Pugh says Georgia. Where you been, Lisa Pugh? You missed the first pickup. Glad you made the second pickup. You're back for the pickups to pick them on time. Pick them up like I rhyme. All right, so there we go. Continue rapid. Texas A&M, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Texas A&M playing in Knoxville Rocky Top. Number 21, Tennessee. Can the Aggies catch the ball slipping? So you got the Aggies of the ball, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Texas A&M or Tennessee.
Do we know Coach? On your game index, can you tell me if Mia Pardo is back? Do you know?
Mia Pardo is back.
You know, I mean, no, if it's not right there, you ain't got to look it up. I ain't
have it. I can get it on index, but that's an index. Game index.
I don't want you to have to go off screen to another screen or that navigate.
Okay. That's what I was doing.
Let me know if Pardo's back.
Jay said Tennessee is going to get it done over Texas A&M. Balls with 35% confidence level on that, though. Okay. Balls comeback game. Joe Mama says against Texas A&M. Marcus says the ball. I'm going with Joni and no take.
Joni, get it done. Fight, Joni, fight. If Pardo is back, I got Tennessee. I am gonna
Look, get your Shea W's going Tennessee. Hey, Joni, get your second ranked team win for the season.
Pardo Pardo is one of my point guards, man. I like young Pardo. So Pardo back. I'm rocking with Tennessee. I mean,
For sure. Officer T. Davis says Pardo is available.
Thank you. Officer T. Davis coming through with. That's what I'm saying. My chat better than yours. Let's go.
So we're moving on still with a little bit of rapid fire. North Carolina State, 7 p.m. Eastern time, playing against number 9 Duke in Durham. Blue Devils, they are, I think they are undefeated in ACC play, if I'm not mistaken, still. And that is the Wolfpack against the Blue Devils in Durham at Duke. Who do you have? I give it. You pick up. Like that. You pick them. Who do you have? Wolfpack or
Anybody?
Duke? Two for West John. Jay off
Anybody?
TV Duke.
Anybody know the head-to-head between Wes and Kara? Anybody know the head-to-head between Wes and Kara?
Jay says Duke. Kid Gemini says Duke. Marcus says Duke. Lisa Pugh says Duke. Okay. Shay Devil Gun says underdog pick NC State. That way. Shay Dub says they going that way with their pick on. Pick up. You got that pick up. All right, so we're going to move right along. Number 13, Iowa. Number 13, Iowa, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Playing Purdue in Lafayette, West Lafayette at Purdue. Joe Mama says NCAA, they hungry. Like that, they hungry. They hungry, Joe Mama. Okay. We have number 13 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern time, playing at Purdue in Indiana. Who I give them. You pick up, you pick up.
So Wes is flipping that head-to-head by 1. He's up 5-4.
Oh, okay. That's a close series then. Benji Baby said, "How is Iowa ranked that high, Auntie? Don't you know?" I'm gonna just leave it to the Basconomics.
I don't even know how Iowa. What is Iowa ranked?
13 in the nation. Get out the state.
Iowa beat somebody they wasn't supposed to beat.
True that. Marcus got Iowa.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. I gotta go NC State. Look, Wes, you coaching for the season right now, brother. You coaching for the season. I need to see Kaishi in action. Let her get in rhythm. Let's get to work. Coaching for the season, big dog.
Okay, Commissioner Kyle's got Georgia getting the win. I'm going to plead the fifth on this. You're going to plead the fifth? Okay. Banji Baby got NC State. And Commissioner Kyle got the Bulldogs over the Sooners.
Okay.
Commissioner Kyle says Duke.
She said they tied. Okay.
Commissioner Kyle says Duke by 15 over North Carolina State. Wolfpack. Woof, woof. Walk like you dog. Woof. All right, moving on to number 4, Texas at Arkansas, 7:30. I feel like I shouldn't even be announcing this game. I'm sorry I said that. Not sorry. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. Number 4, Texas against Arkansas in Fayetteville, Arkansas. In Fayetteville, Arkansas. I give it. You pick up. Fancy Baby said got Iowa over Purdue.
Staying true to my brand. I got Arkansas Razorbacks. Let's go.
Arkansas Razorbacks. Commissioner Kyle says Texas by 30 over the Razorbacks. Razorbacks.
There's no way I can roll. I can't.
Jay.
I might have put them on my pick 'em. I might have put them on my pick 'em, but I can't pick them in this pick 'em.
You mix your pick 'ems up. You did different pick 'ems.
I might have picked them on my pick 'em, but I can't pick them on this one.
You can't pick them on this pick. Okay. I get it. This Texas game sounds like a good one. Okay. Texas and Arkansas gonna be a good one. Shea W. Big Texas. Your mama's got Iowa over Purdue. Horns. Your mama's got horns up
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
over Arkansas.
mm-mm. It's
Yeah,
like
horns
my
down.
kryptonite. It's like if you say Longhorns too many times, it make me weak, bro. It's like my kryptonite. Yeah.
All right, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know until you just told me.
Hey, dang, bro. It's like my kryptonite. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm fading. I'm fading.
Tablet. Miracle Rider for Houston, Texas is gonna get done. How many more games after the season, says Kappa, for the conference play? How many
Three.
games left?
This one and two, right?
It's baby. I got Texas, but what's Texas Tech been doing lately? Yeah, we're doing a little bit of winning, a little something, something, a little something, something. All right, moving along to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Game number 3, South Carolina going into Tuscaloosa, Alabama to number 25, Alabama. Gamecocks, Gamecocks, Gamecocks on the court. I give them. You pick up, you pick up. Who do you who do you have? You got the Gamecocks or the Crimson Tide? Kid Gemini's got a Gamecock emojis all in the chat. Jay's got a Gamecock emojis all in the chat, just like that. Miracle Rider for you says South Carolina. Jay says South Carolina with the Gamecock emojis. Eric Gary says Game Cocks. Put it in the chat loud and proud. Benji baby with the Gamecock emojis all the way down. We cocky baby, says Officer T. Davis.
I got that wrong too. It's 3 after this one. 3 after this one. I forgot about this, y'all.
Commissioner Kai says Arkansas, Arkansas. Commissioner Kai says, "Oh, Gamecocks." Well, I get Arkansas.
I think we gotta win. I think we gotta win 2 out of the next 4 to lock. I think somebody correct me in the chat.
All right. I give them. You pick up. All right, we're going. Number 7 LSU, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Shay W's got the Gamecock emojis in the chat. Thank you so much.
Hey, oh no, go ahead.
Number 7 LSU, 9 p.m. Eastern Time against number 17 Mississippi. Coach Yo and Cody Nick Man, don't put your Cody McMahon and them on 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Who do you have? Number 7 LSU or University of Mississippi with Cody McMahon. Commissioners of College got Mississippi by 7. You are specific in everything. Lisa Pugh got Mississippi. From showing them. Kid Gemini's got Mississippi. Shay Dub, Mississippi. Eric Gary, Mississippi. Mississippi, yeah. All right. Officer C. Davis got Mississippi. I know who gonna. You don't know who gonna hold Cody. Who gonna go Cody? Who guarding Cody? No. Who can guard? That's stuck in my head now, like forever. All right, we got one more pick'em. This is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Watch out there. Watch out now. is 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Got Washington Huskies. Once upon a time, not long ago, they were in the top 25, but now they're not at the moment. They're going to Los Angeles to play number 2 UCLA. Jay's got Mississippi getting it done. All right. Jay got UCLA. Commissioner Kai got UCLA by 17. All spelling it out and everything. Just prediction. Officer T. Davis got UCLA over the Huskies. Lisa Pugh got UCLA.
Oh my God, bro. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. The fact that Roland S. Martin had to make a comment, but I'm done. Roland S. Martin reposted the dialogue of the chat. Y'all seen this? Fajay Mother chat, and he said the stats don't mean jack if your team loses. I ain't got time, bro. Let's go. What's happening here, bro? This thing that blew up. It's viral. It's viral. Shoot, hey, it did, bro. Congratulations. Wow. Roland didn't jump in it.
If he didn't win,
Wow.
Shay W's going to underdog. Pick the Huskies. Jamama's going with Mississippi. Eric Gary, UCLA. Miracle Ride for you, Mississippi. What? I really love you. You love her? What? That's what it reminded me of. She never felt before. Wow. Yes. Say that. Wow. Did you say it like that? Wow. Was it like that? Say that. Wow. But for real though, Jamal's got UCLA. It could be a close game. I'm feeling like it's gonna be a close game. Just in the Big Ten, they get almost everybody's best shot. Almost everybody. It was like that. Say that. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so any more pick them. Got to go in the chat for UCLA and Washington playing in UCLA. That's your nightcap for 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's your nightcap. All right. I'm about to get that good old countdown. That part, right? That part, say them. Yeah, I gotta get it. Wow. Like that. Wow. They messy, right? When you say that, your eyes get it. They messy, like that. All right, I'm done. So here we go. We are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is a lonely number. Pickles is close. Pickles is close. Hope all your pickles come true. Today's pickles is brought to you by Little Leon's Lounge and Cigar Bar. Bring your own paper bag, mint julep, Pellegricos, ginger mints. Anybody ever had ginger mint? The chewy ones, you know what I'm talking about? The ginger. All right, anyway, back to you, Anthony. Flavor Flav. Wow.
Listen, y'all, what a great conversation. I thought we was gonna get to some other hoops, but the conversation went where it went tonight. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Back tomorrow, we got hoops tomorrow. What else I got? I don't know what else is going on, y'all. Be on the lookout. Coach, give us something positive so we can get out of here, because I see you going into your two stuff.
My mama said, Big Drift said, Deion Staley said, doubt kills dreams faster than failure ever could. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Always have a champion mentality in everything you do. Get in your bag and expand your bag. I believe in you. You should believe in you because you are, yes, you are. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am the best. And it's crazy while we're shorts, we all need to spread love, and more love is what we need. And the song tells us that the greatest love of all starts inside of you. When it gets a little tiring, gets a little frustrating, trying to reach your goals in everyday life. Time out, hold on, keep on moving, don't stop. You can make it, you can do this. But most of all, you are made for this Thursday night. Women college hoops lights coming off way. We coming down to the final countdown of conference play. Keep hooping, my friends. Keep hooping, my friends. You have been magnificent, spectabulous, just spectabulous, spectabulous.
Y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Finna get ready to get out of here. Until next time. I know y'all know what it is. I need y'all to do. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. When this thing is done, hype it, hype it, hype it. We appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Coach Coleman. Cess Talk Sports, man. We out.